Oh, induced a crack. There it is, a lovely ammonite there, protruding out of the stone. Wow. Well, come with me on this bleak day here at Lyme Regis, Christmas time. Snow everywhere. Well, let's walk down our path, down to the beach. Well, let's go fossil collecting along the Jurassic coast at Christmas in this wintry weather. Here we are at Church Cliffs, staying away from the cliffs in the very wintry weather at Christmas. They take good films, and the chambers of the creature, it filled with water or gas to give its buoyancy in the sea. What am I doing out here on the Jurassic coast today? You can see the sleet and snow in the air. Look at how cold my hands have got, but I'm having a look for fossils, and let's see what the sea's washed out of the mudslides in December. The sea doing the work for you. It's a real cold day, as you can see, but I'm off and I'll try and find you some fossils. Found a friend who's tapping at an ammonite called Promicroceros. Very nicely done. Not hitting it into the next century or anything. And the line of weakness, hopefully, is the fossil inside. So yeah, you can give it a bit more of a... That's it. You'll get the feel of the rock as you tap down through it. Oh, induced a crack. There it is, a lovely ammonite there, protruding out of the stone. Wow, we can do a bit of work on that when we get back later on. Can you see it now? Yeah. Just up ahead. Yeah. Spot the sea lily stem, the animal related to the starfish. Yeah, that's the word. Okay, turn that over. See on the back. Oh yeah, look, you've got some nice stems there from the Jurassic coast. Right, this gentleman has now, that I've met up with on the Jurassic coast, found a beautiful backbone of the ichthyosaur there. First time that's been found by a human. Wow, and that's saved from the destruction of the sea there. God, absolute beauty. I'm really chuffed that you found that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's what you wanted to get, wasn't it?
That's absolutely what I wanted. Perfect. Now see if we can find his brothers.
Yeah, let's get the tail. Whereabouts on this beach is more ichthyosaur backbones. It's a little sea-worn, but that doesn't mean to say you won't necessarily find more on this cold winter's day. An ammonite that I've tapped out of the rock on this dull day with its natural coloration still left on the outside of the shell. Such a cold day out here on the Jurassic coast. Look at my hands. I've got some really cold fingers there. No one around and having a good look for fossils. Well, let's get a bit of sieving work done in the wind and the rain and the gale. Ah, there's the sieve. And there's a good dog shovel. Good patches of pyrite being scoured out in this easterly because it's so cold. There's a belemnite, little guard of the creature, the belemnite. I'm gonna get in, dig up some of this and get it into the sieve pot and go through it with a fine tooth comb, looking for the pyrite ammonites. Well, sieving for Susie in the snow. Hope she likes this video. There we go. It's got a few ammonites on the outside there of that piece. Like a little totem pole piece with ammonites on. There's my shovel floating around, blown around in the wind. Quite glad with that specimen there and the pyrite. I've had a few goes at this today. My hands are getting colder and colder, as you can see. Everywhere you look in patches like this, little belemnite pieces, fragments of them broken by the sea. Well, I have finally found an ichthyosaur backbone today. It's only a partial piece of one, but can you spot it on the beach here? It's a snowy, rainy day. Bow tie. Well, a fossil hunting tip here is bring your gloves to keep your fingers warm, and that will help you not have really frozen fingers. And that's the trouble out here. I'm looking all along this coastline for the fossils in this snowy weather. My fingers are getting frozen and I don't want to have to come back prematurely, come back early, and I want to look for fossils all the way along here washed out by the sea's actions. And like I said, bring your gloves, keep your fingers warm. Only a few months ago, early September, and it was really, really good, warm, hot weather. So this is the thing now, as the winter comes along, wear good clothing. That's a real fossil hunting tip. Sturdy gloves are good for not only keeping your hands warm, but when you're hammering the right rocks, it helps you to protect your hands. And look at that lovely rock that I've hammered with that ammonite there, Microdorosaurus birchi. We'll always check the tides, as I've said so many times before, and get back at an hour after low tide, and make sure you get up those steps and back into the Lyme Regis if you're looking at the east beach. You're always able to see fossils. Not very far along the beach I've come, and here are some trace fossils, and you can see a bigger ammonite. Keep away from church cliffs, those layered limestone cliffs. Keep away because they're liable to fall suddenly and without warning. Darkness falls really early now along the Jurassic coast as winter sets in. The Lyme Regis Christmas tree, you can see there brightly twinkling away. And will it survive another day with all this stormy weather? I hope so. And please don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thank you.